Clark County Today is presented by Cano Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting CanoRealEstate.com.
Hey everyone, Chris Brown here with your Thursday video update from ClarkCountyToday.com. Well, Clark County added 13 new COVID-19 cases today, but a quality control check revealed that a dozen cases had either been counted more than once or ended up being people who live in another county. So the total number of cases climbed by just one to 1,992. One additional death was also reported since yesterday, a man in his 80s with undetermined underlying health conditions. There are currently 13 confirmed COVID-19 cases and 4 suspected cases in Clark County hospitals. Clark County Public Health also released some updated data on testing for COVID-19, showing that the rate of positive tests has been dropping in recent weeks. 3 weeks ago, nearly 4.5% of tests were coming back positive for COVID-19. As of the week ending July 25th, that rate had fallen to around 3%. Now, Public Health says that's still higher than the 2% positivity rate the state wants to see, but it may represent progress. The overall number of tests being performed is also dropping from nearly 7,000 a week to just over 4,500 as of now. In other news, the city of Vancouver is dropping its case against a pet groomer who was accused of opening her business in violation of the governor's shutdown order. Last May, Kelly Carroll held a rally on May 16th before reopening Pet Biz on Gurr Road. 2 weeks later, the city announced they were charging Carroll with violating an emergency order, which carried a punishment of up to a year in jail and a $5,000 fine. Today, the city said it was dropping the case after learning that Carroll had implemented pet daycare services and was assisting essential workers, which, according to them, made her business essential even before Phase 2. Now, Carroll's attorney, Angus Lee, says the city's logic for dropping the charges is, quote-unquote, a political out, aimed to avoid a likely court defeat. Lee had argued the city received over 15,000 complaints of businesses operating in violation of the governor's order. Yet Carroll was the only business owner charged by the city. Lee indicated Carroll may choose to file a federal wrongful prosecution lawsuit over the case. Well, Clark County Public Health is shutting down Vancouver Lake due to elevated levels of cyanotoxins in the water. The bright green cyanobacteria bloom continues to cover most of the lake. Given the elevated toxin levels and the extensive cyanobacteria bloom at the lake, Public Health is upgrading its current advisory to danger and advising against all recreation on the water. Danger signs are being posted at the swim beach and other public access points to the lake. Public Health is advising against all recreation on the lake, including swimming, kayaking, paddleboarding, canoeing, and water skiing. And of course, pets definitely should be kept out of the water right now. Public Health is also advising against fishing at Vancouver Lake, and that warning advisory at Lacamas Lake also remains in place as water samples continue to show elevated toxin levels there. Public Health is advising people to avoid direct contact with all water at Lacamas Lake. Well, we'll soon get a look at the third night of results from Tuesday's top 2 primary election, but with an estimated 37,000 ballots left to count, not much had changed in the major races as of Wednesday. In the 3rd Congressional District, Jamie Herrera Butler continues to lead the Democratic challenger Carolyn Long, with her lead actually growing to more than 14 percentage points. In the 18th Legislative District, Senator Ann Rivers is holding her lead over Republican challenger John Lee, 32 to 28%. In Clark County Council District 3, incumbent John Blum is no closer to recovering from an 11-point deficit to Democrat Jesse James. Republican Karen Bowerman is also headed for November with nearly 44% of the vote in that race. Overall, turnout for the primary jumped to more than 37%, which is even higher than 2012. The Elections Department estimates 37,000 ballots are still left to be counted after today. Well, the Clark County Sheriff's Office wants your help identifying these 2 people. They were at the scene of a shooting that took place July 25th at the Three Monkeys Bar and Grill in Hazeldale. Now, according to CCSO officials, the individuals pictured were present during the shooting, though it's unclear if they were directly involved. If you know their identity, you're being asked to contact the Major Crimes Unit tip line at 564-397-2120. Well, it's been many months in the making, but Vancouver's Downtown Association was finally able to announce the winner of their $40,000 grand prize Launchpad program. Initially launched in January of this year, the competition is a Shark Tank-style effort to bring new business to downtown. Applicants had to go through several layers of vetting before reaching the final 3 last month. Now, the final selection was made by a board of community members and entrepreneurs. The winner, Natural Earth and Body, is owned by Marianne Wilson, who's been working at the farmers market for the last several years and now will be launching her first brick-and-mortar version of the company, which sells varieties of teas, skincare products, and herbs. Wilson also hopes for her business to be a meeting place for many community events throughout Vancouver. Work is already underway to find her a new location with the help of LSW Architects. Many other in-kind donations of services are also headed her way as part of the prize. For more info, check out the full story at clarkcountytoday.com. Well, if you've ever merged onto SR 14 off of I-5 South, you've probably glanced over and seen that large painted mural on the side of Boomerang Therapy Works. Well, the business has been expanding ever since it started a few years ago, and as we hear from Jacob Graneman, now has an identity of giving people back their dignity through compassionate physical therapy.
In their over 7,000 square foot facility in downtown Vancouver, Boomerang Therapy Works is working to restore the lives of anyone and everyone. It all started when founder JJ decided that Parkinson's disease would have no place in keeping people from having good physical fitness and good community. Through physical therapy and compassion, they're doing just that, and so much more.
A lot of people come in and they want to be able to walk their daughter down the aisle at a wedding. I have a kayak in my garage right now here at the clinic because someone wanted to be able to get in and out of a kayak that they got for Christmas.
It's been great ever since I've been here. I mean, every day I look forward to coming here and really help me improve my situation. And probably the biggest thing I do right now is I do the boxing.
How they share their expertise with one another. And so then they're able to take that and transfer that into the care that you need.
You have a choice. You do not ever have to go to a specific clinic. You can look out and see what else is there. So I welcome people to look at our website, check it out, see what we have to offer, see how we're different. Make sure that they take control of their health care, because in the bottom line, it's your body.
All right, thanks for that report, Jacob. Well, August is not normally associated with graduation season. Then again, nothing is normal in 2020. So here's Paul Valencia with a report from Mackenzie Stadium, where Evergreen Public Schools held graduation ceremonies, social distance style, during a pandemic.
The class of 2020 will forever be known as the class of COVID-19, the pandemic. School districts all over were trying to find ways to celebrate their students. Evergreen Public Schools came up with drive-through graduation. The district held ceremonies for Mountain View, Heritage, Evergreen, Union, Gila, and Legacy. Here are some of the highlights from Union's graduation on Wednesday night. We at Clark County Today thank all the school districts that tried to come up with a creative way to celebrate the students of the class of 2020.
All right, appreciate that report, Paul. And that is your Thursday look at the stories we're following for you at clarkcountytoday.com. Be sure to follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when stories are posted and talk with others in our community about what's going on. If you have a story idea, feedback, or just some kudos, you can reach us through Facebook Messenger or via email, news@clarkcountytoday.com. For all of us, I'm Chris Brown. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.